How's it going, everyone? We are back with a professional match of StarCraft 2, and this one, I have a feeling, is gonna be a good one. Our first player here, our purple Zerg player, from Italy, he is Reynor. And on the opposite side, his opponent, from South Korea, we have Maru. The map is Stargazers, one of my real favorite ones to cast on. There's so many interesting things that have happened and so many ways that players abuse the mechanics of things like the minerals or the ramps and stuff like that. You know, they play towards the map. Okay, sometimes even proxying things on this side so it's closer. Protosses tend to build their Stargates here. So that the Oracle can get in nice and quickly. So yeah, let's see what these two do. They are some of the best players in the world, and I'm excited for them. Also, just a little bit of a fair warning, if I sound a little bit funny, I do apologize. I did catch a bit of a cold, so I think I'm better now, but I'm a little bit blocked up still. So I might sound a little bit strange. But we'll just pretend that, you know, it's okay. Nothing's there. Okay, so hatchery first, into gas pool. Very standard openers for both players so far. Reynor just trying to scout about, making sure there's no proxies. It is Maru after all. He is known for the odd proxy. Did Maru go CC first? Normally it's barracks and then the command center. I think he may have gone CC first. Which, Reynor had a big problem with this build for a while. The CC first opener. He was not a fan of it. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if he's able to defend it. He has scouted it. This Overlord saw the timing of that CC. So I'm pretty sure that adds up for Reynor. This player is just scouting a lot. They're very concerned with what the other is doing, if they're hiding something, if there's something a little bit dangerous that they need to be aware of. Yeah. So far, very standard openers. Very... Hello. That was noisy. Is it just me or was that noisy to you too? I don't know. I might have my volume settings a little bit wrong. 2 Hellions. Are we going to see Banshees, or is he just going to go straight into the Medivacs? That's our next step for this one. Very passive opener from both of these. Reynor at this stage is just droning up as hard as he can. Does he even have any units? He has 4 Zerglings, which I think one is there. I don't actually know where the rest are. He doesn't even have a lot of queens. Man, still early. First Hellion is just gonna come driving by, sees the queens, goes ouch, runs away. Overlord speed. So Reynor is very careful of what is going on. He wants to know exactly what Maru is doing all the time. It's a safe option, but it can come back to bite you because it's a lot of gas for the early game. It's 100 gas. Oh, some drones caught in the middle of the map here. Well, not quite the middle of the map. This is a big barbecue. Okay, that's actually not that bad. There we go, 5. That Hellion hit a lot of the drones. I think that could have ended a bit worse. Just 5, considering that half of those were caught out here. I don't think that's too bad. Okay, roaches. The roach approach. I don't know if that's a thing. Ooh. I did not see the fusion core building. There are Battlecruisers on the way. It's going to be Battlecruisers from 2 starports. Reynor's going to see this. Yeah, he sees it perfect. with the double Stargate, it can only be. So that Overlord speed paying off 100%. So he's got to start thinking of some anti-air now. Either doubling down on the Queen production. He is getting spores, but most likely he is going to have to go into that Spire. Corruptors, pretty decent against Battlecruisers. Also, your ground units, they get outmaneuvered by Battlecruisers. If your Battlecruiser flies in from this side and just bounces between the couple of bases, it can be quite tricky to deal with. I like it. I like Battlecruisers. Aren't Battlecruisers like one of the most awesome fantasy units? I think I've said this before, but I think it's true. They're so cool. Yamato cannon being researched. Is he going to go for more than 2, or is he going to stop at 2? I feel like he needs to make more. Just make more. Okay, they're going to go across. The Spire is on the way. So he's actually going to fly them across. Yes, he's making more. He's going to fly them across so that he can safely teleport them back out. I like that. Worker count so far pretty solid. Both players on a decent amount of workers by the 7-minute mark that we have here. Hellions coming in to cause a bit of a distraction. Here are the roaches. Let's see what these BCs can get up to. Once they get there. They are a little bit slow. Whoa! Alright, well, Reynor brought a bunch of queens ready for the party. Who needs corruptors when you have that many queens? Okay. Reynor absolutely prepared for that. Nice. I didn't even see that big blob of queens on the minimap. Okay, Battlecruisers still just flying around. There we go, get rid of some roaches. They can't do anything. Hellions are going to move down on the bottom side of the map, seeing if they can get something done, but not too much to get done here. And the roaches and the Zergers will come driving away. Okay, so solid defense. Now, 11 corruptors with +1 flyer attacks. Okay. And it's Mech. Maru's going Mech from the go. Oh, I love Mech. Battlecruisers, tanks. So far, just Battlecruisers and tanks. This is amazing. I really do like Mech. I think Mech is one of the coolest playstyles. Not to play against, don't get me wrong. As a Zerg player against Mech, I hate it. But, I don't know, there's something about these heavy hitters that's just so satisfying. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I saw the double armory and I'm like, hang on, that's suspicious. Double armory can only mean one thing, and it's true. Okay, so now that Yamato's done, and there's 4 BCs, there's a ton of corruptors. I think Reynor's still going to be fine. Couple of workers gonna go down. BCs see the corruptors, they're running. Couple of Yamatos go off. I mean, BCs are very good at that long-term damage because they can Yamato, move out, and one-shot something without dying, essentially. So over time, you can whittle down any amount of army. This is going to be annoying. BC's coming in to help, but there's more corruptors. Too many corruptors. Uh-oh. I think he's going to lose the BCs here. Second one goes down. No! No, why? Viking coming in to help. That one also goes down. 2 BCs remain, but more corruptors come in to help. Okay, Cyclones are here. They're going to do a lot with the turrets. There we go. They're going to chase away that corruptor clump. Oh, there are 2 more BCs over here. They must have gone to the other side of the map. Hellbats, tanks. I love this. Okay, Reynor coming in with the queens. He's pushed the creep out all this way. And now he's changed his mind with the queens. I guess he sees the the front is a little bit too strong. So with good positioning, how do you break these tank lines? Good biles. Oh, that bile missed. That's unfortunate. Unfluffy. Oh, I was trying to say unlucky, unfortunate at the same time, and it came out as unfortunate. This is going to be a difficult position to break, but Reynor's got to get something done before this mech army gets to a critical mass, in which case it's very difficult to break them. He is changing it up, going for the infestation pit now, Reynor that is, and the baneling nest. So he's going to be running some banelings in. I don't know if that's a good choice though. Like, isn't that very expensive to run banelings into his army? Maybe he just wants to use it for mineral run buys. But this creep spread, it's right on the doorstep of Maru. Okay, see an engagement here. Corruptors are chasing the BCs away. They're trying to get rid of this base. Tanks, Hellbats, everything firing for their life. The base does fall. And a lot of army goes down for Reynor, but he's still alive. By the way, he's going for the gold base. Nice. I like that. I cannot believe that Maru would actually go, who needs to go bio when your end goal is Ghost Mech? Or once the ghosts come out. That is Maru's scary army. I think with this base, with this map layout, he might have just decided, okay, well, I can just kind of get comfy on my 5 bases, because you got the pocket. Engagement coming in again, the roaches are pushing forward. Taking a lot of damage, a lot of cyclones actually, but that's pretty cool because the cyclones can outmaneuver a little bit. They're a bit quicker than your tanks, they can get some damage done while on the retreat. Rotating angles, this is not the angle you want to be coming at. But I guess biling a tank here and there, it's not too bad. Good damage. Maru's actually ahead in workers. That's strange. That also poses a problem for Reynor eventually. 4 ghosts coming up. I think that is where Maru is going to be so happy. I know that these two, by the way, Reynor hates playing against Maru. And he says Maru has a playstyle that he only uses against Reynor. And that is very defensive. He turtles up against Reynor, and Reynor hates it. And I think it's actually a very good tactic because Reynor is such an aggressive player. Like, he's constantly pushing into this. And, yeah, I mean, look at the losses. Double the losses. Oops, sorry. A couple of snipes. Like, Maru is quite content to play this game. He does find the gold base, by the way, with the BCs, so that one does go down. Reynor's still trying to get some damage done on this base. But now with the ghosts and the cyclones, won't be long before all of those roaches are gone. I'd rather just... Ugh. Just bits everywhere. Corruptors are trying to fend off the BCs, but a couple of worker kills. Okay, and they teleport away once again. Roach army still trying to just move in and out, get some damage done. We do see Thors on the production tab right now. That's going to be good because we do have all those corruptors. Those corruptors, I assume, are soon enough going to become BCs. Ugh, not BCs. Broodlords. I wish. Imagine a corruptor can become a BC. Zerg would be so broken if it's not already. Okay, and the move out from Maru. He is finally at 200 supply. He's maxed out with his army. He feels this is a good time to go through and start cleaning out the map, seeing if he can put some pressure on the Zerg player. I think he can. This is a heavy hitting army. Very heavy hitting. I mean, ghosts, tanks, gotta watch out for the vials. Yeah. ghosts go pew pew, everything dies. Reynor, I hope you have a solution to this, because this is dangerous. Tanks sieging up, here come the corruptors, but there's enough PCs to deal with it, I think. Yeah, there are infestors. Couple of Biles trying to rain down. Here comes the Thors. They can also pack a good punch. Reynor is in a little bit of trouble. He needs to find a way to stop this army. Otherwise it's going to march through. Good fungal on that entire army. But he can't capitalize on it. He does hit a Bile. Gets rid of a ghost. Raven is out. Ravens. Oh, that's cool. I like the addition of the Ravens to the Mech army. I think that's brilliant. Okay, I think Maru's going to retreat. He's going to be happy with his damage. He doesn't want to lose his entire force. And he is aware that his army is slow. And once caught out position, it can spell doom for him. Good damage. Yeah, and at this stage, Maru is still ahead in workers. Reynor does have the gold base. That's very good. But he needs to make something happen with it. At this stage, he's just got Ravagers. I mean, Roaches and Ravagers do not scale into the end game normally. And now you're going up against a Mech army, a Ghost Mech army. Reynor, you're going to need something different. What different? I don't know. I mean, he does have the Infestors, and he's getting more of them, which is very good. At this stage, you might want to consider actually getting some Banelings, but I don't think he's got the upgrades, right? Yeah, his upgrades are actually looking a little bit rough. Both of these players' upgrades, I mean, yeah, +2 for the vehicle. Oh, there's an engagement. Maru moving down, getting the gold base and saying, nope, you cannot have that one. But I mean, look at this army, it is not quick. So Reynor's going to have to rely on catching this army out of place. It's difficult because Maru knows how to play it. So he's sieging up his tanks in time. He's moving everything very slowly, steadily. A lot of Ravagers and Roaches, but Ghosts don't care for such things. Where are the Infestors? He's going to need some magic with the Infestors. Maybe taking some Thors. Neural Parasiting. He does have the upgrade, right? He does not. So it's only Fungals. He's only got Fungals. The Ravens are still around. Maru is aware that there's the potential for Fungals. He's playing so safely. Spreading out his army, trying to make sure that those ghosts are not caught. So he's keeping them nice and hidden at the back. Fungal into Biles. That is a huge clump of Battlecruisers that went down. What a great move there from Reynor. And now the snipes. Reynor's playing quite patient. I want to say he's doing well, but Maru's army is so strong. And once the snipes start hitting, I mean, a couple of ghosts are falling, but there's not much left to defend on the ground. These tanks aren't even doing anything. At this stage, the ghosts are able to just have some fun. Get rid of the Corruptors. They're actually going to chase the Corruptors. Let the Thors do the work here. Reynor's happy enough to let this base fall. It's okay. He's going to try and get some damage done with these Corruptors. Just trying to do something to pull this army away. He needs to. Maru is still ahead. He's 20 workers ahead. More or less. And his army is looking so strong. And Reynor is sitting on Roach Ravager at the 19-minute mark. You do not want Roach Ravager. I mean, this is a good pick-off. Don't get me wrong. And he actually hits the ball. I mean, yeah, with the Infestors and doing some cool tricks like that. Yeah, that's cool. You know, with the fungal into the Biles. It's very cool stuff. But it's not enough consistent damage. These Corruptors will also be being sacrificed. I guess there's no use for him to go into Broodlords, but he is getting the Greater Spire. Ghosts counter Broodlords pretty hard, so, you know. Although with a little bit of micro it is possible. There's a tank still here. What's this tank doing? And the Mech army is on the move once again. Maru is playing this very clinically. He's actually He's playing a really good game here. Just, ooh, big fungal on the ghost there. Again, Reynor can't capitalize. He pulls off the fungal. He can't chain it. He can't get anything onto those ghosts. He's got no follow-up. BC's down here, up here, down here. This army takes out this base. Reynor's getting Zerglings at this point. He is running so low on money. I mean, Maru doesn't have a massive bank, but he's still comfortable. Look at the difference in income here. Oh my goodness. Difference in income is huge. Maru is just... he's just choking Reynor out of this game. He's rotating around here. He could just march straight through this entire army, but he's going to be clinical about it. He's going to march around. Get the army at the bottom. And those are just Zerglings. Those are not even very well upgraded Zerglings. No. They've got adrenal... no, they don't have adrenal glands, anything. Okay, nice try on the fungal. Couple of snipes coming out. The infestors are gone. The BCs are going to teleport straight onto the infestors. GG is called. Maru takes a very, very fun game. He played so well. I think Reynor had some good ideas, but he just never... I don't know. He has this problem against Maru. But I mean, I don't blame him because it's Maru, and Maru is really good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. I had so much fun casting Maru versus Reynor. Subscribe if you want to see more StarCraft content, and like the video if you really did enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of the support, and I will see you in the next one.